questions. All right, welcome to our vast audience here in council chambers to the July 17th, 2025 meeting of legislative matters. We'll start now at 6 p.m. with a couple of matters, brief matters that were referred to the Legislative Matters Committee from the City Council. And we will take care of those. Once we're done with that, we will recess until 6:30 when we'll begin the joint legislative matter planning board meeting on the zoning petition that is set for a hearing tonight. So with that, if I can have the meeting called to order and roll call.
Sure. Councillor Elkins.
Here.
Councillor Perry.
Here.
Councillor Jarrett.
Here.
Councillor Maori is out of town and won't be joining.
And so that means that everyone who, for this legislative matters meeting is present, so we can do voice votes on procedural things. So first up, I just announced that the meeting today is being audio and video recorded for records. And then next up, we have public comment. No, so nobody in the room. Is there anybody online that wishes to make public comment? All right. Seeing no one, we'll move on. So the next item on our agenda is approval of the January 6, 2025 Legislative Matters meeting. And if everybody's had a chance to review that, if I can have a motion to approve.
Move approval.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
And seeing none opposed, those minutes are approved. So we have 3 items referred to us tonight. So we'll start with, well, let me ask, we'll take them one at a time. They'll be brief. So item A, 25-280, an ordinance relative to parking on South Street referred by City Council on June 18th, 2025. And this is an ordinance relative to parking on South Street, an ordinance of City of Northampton, Massachusetts, to prohibit parking in the following locations after the expiration of the indicated time limit. Could you put that on the, thanks. And Councilor Jarrett said he would speak to these items briefly.
Yeah, we talked about them at the Transportation and Parking Commission, where all 3 of them received a positive recommendation. And this actually removes the prohibition on limited time parking. And there used to be a vet's office in this area, and that is no longer the case. It's that building is now all residences. So this limited time parking is no longer needed.
All right, very good. We looked at this at the council meeting when it was referred. Is there any discussion, any remarks from the?
Well, as I said before, I live on that street and I used to take my cat there. It was nice to walk. But I would move to approve this or a positive recommendation.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And none opposed. So that will be forwarded to the council with a positive recommendation. Item B, 25-292, an ordinance relative to an all-way stop control for State Street and Trumbull Road, referred by City Council on July 10th, 2025. And we'll put this up. And what is being, it's pretty self-evident what's being proposed here. And I actually will speak to this very briefly, just to introduce it, because my office used to be right there on the corner of State and Trumbull. And what I can say is we watched many accidents happen right there. So that's the gist of it. Anything from transportation parking?
Yeah, well, this meets the warrants for an all-way stop control. And we've actually received a grant both to study and implement the change. So the costs will be paid for by, I believe, the state. And, this will provide for a safer crossing for all users and slow traffic on State Street as well, because instead of it being just a thoroughfare the whole length, it'll be, okay, we come to a stop here and then we go forward.
All right, very good. Any, Garrett, got any comments?
Well, yes, I used to live on Center Street and park on Trumbull, and my daughter went to school over there. And I think this is much needed. I too have seen a lot of not accidents, but near accidents. So I think that this is a great move. So I would move for a positive recommendation.
Second?
All right. Any discussion on the recommendation? Further discussion? All right, hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Seeing none opposed, that also is referred with positive recommendation to City Council. And then item C, 25293, an ordinance relative to parking on Bedford Terrace, referred by City Council on July 10th, 2025. And this is prohibiting parking on Bedford Terrace. If we have a picture of this, and changing some things. So again, any remarks from Transportation Board?
Yeah. So this is actually just bringing the ordinance into line with what's actually on the ground. There's a couple of parking spaces that are not indicated as parking allowed, but yet there's parking spaces there, and so that it will address that and make it align.
All right, very good. Any further discussion? All right, well, I think it's a good idea to not have confusing parking spaces marked where you're not actually supposed to park. So I think that's seems really reasonable to fix that. All in favor say, do we have a motion? Do we?
No,
No. Can I have a motion?
make a motion for a positive recommendation.
I would second that.
All right, very good. All in favor say aye.
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 Seeing none opposed, that parking ordinance shall be changed, or well, referred to City Council with a positive recommendation. And is there any new business? There is not. All right, so with that, can I have a motion to adjourn this portion of the meeting?
I will move to adjourn.
All right.
Second.
No discussion on adjournment. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And so none opposed. And we will adjourn and come back at 6:30 for the hearing, the joint hearing with Legislative Matters and Planning Board. Don't do anything crazy in these 20 minutes.